Hello, everybody. This is Black Coffee with Ice. Ali did not show up, so we have a 3-person podcast today. So I think it's going to be even better. So we got 2 local artists here, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Ocean. I don't.
And I'm Andre Jeanson.
The reason why they came on here is just because, what is it? Bad start. Okay.
We're doing this show called Remedy at the Met. It's on February 21st. We'll have a beautiful lineup of people there. We got Ocean, myself, Halves, Flamenco Sketch, 2 Above, Vincent, and I hope I'm not missing anyone. And Easy Clicks with Halves as well. I think that's all we got there. And we have a bunch. It's for charity. It's for mental health. And we'll talk more.
Nonprofit as well.
Nonprofit as well. It's going to an after-school program. And so that's pretty much the lowdown. I guess we'll talk more about it as we go on, but it's kind of.
For sure. So did you want to get any handles out, or was that?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
We could just let everybody know, because even myself, I'm kind of wondering what this is. So just for everybody listening, if you just want to spread exactly what it is, where it is, and just all the details that it entails.
It's at the at for the thing is at Welcome to Remedy. It's at the Met, like I said, and it's a beautiful night. It's gonna be. We're just be spreading awareness. There's speakers beforehand talking about mental health. Again, like the profits just go to a great cause, and I think everyone involved is really passionate about it.
That's the most amazing part, how it's non-profit. It's just all the proceeds are going right to charity to help the cause, and so I'm excited to be a little bit of a part of this. So
yeah, man. It's thank you for having us, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm putting my gum on a toonie right now because
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
I
I
was
didn't
about to
even
smush it under the table. I was about to, I can't do that.
You already broke my door handle.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just so I'm so passionate.
Yeah.
That's what I.
So how do you guys get into music? I'll start with you, Andre. How do you get into music?
You know what? Honestly, just I loved it. So I just listened to music every day. I would end up drawing cover arts in my room and making playlists when I was younger on LimeWire. Remember when LimeWire was a thing?
Yeah.
I was balling.
Way back when.
Every song was a Soulja Boy song. Did you ever do it? Okay. So I did that just growing up, and I realized, man, I love this. So why don't I make music? I can probably make it better than other people. That's what I thought in my head. So I decided to do that. Sorry, my phone's going off as well. Really professional.
Restart.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I just ended up starting writing music down, writing up hooks in my head. I was young. I was 12, 13.
Oh, wow.
And then I finally got the courage one day when I think Tyler, Tyler the Creator came out.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't a huge fan anyways, but I remember this guy in my class, Donnie, was freestyling as jokes, and we started joking around. And then me and my buddy Andy would start joking around. It turned out we were just joking around half the time, and we were just having fun. And then I was like, man, I could actually do this.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I started taking it very seriously, uploading my stuff to SoundCloud, and here we are.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I take it very seriously now, though.
No, that's good. I actually have a close friend. So me and him grew up together, and we were both wanted to be doctors since we were kids. And right at high school, he just was like, no, fuck that. I want to just go in music. So I just remember freestyling just as a kid, and just it's still sometimes from time to time we'll just go drive somewhere and park in a lot and just freestyle, get it out every once in a while. How'd you get into music, Ocean?
Basically, I started in kind of poetry. So I kind of just would sit at school and, not really listen to the teacher, kind of just drawing and writing and kind of just expressing myself that way. And as I got older, I got more confident with it, and I started to just read them out to people, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, you should actually go after this. So as years went on, I kind of just kept writing and kept getting introduced to all these people, and it definitely just grew as I grew as a person.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask a question too. Do you remember the exact moment that you felt that way? Because I just explained it.
Yeah.
To him, right? But I'm thinking, was that really it though? Was that really the turning point?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Moment
well, I feel when I actually started to take it seriously, I was about 16, and I wrote this song called Sometimes, and it was about just sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're happy, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a super simple song, like, it wasn't super in depth or anything, but that was the first one that I recorded, and I think, like, being in the studio recording that was like, I'm in love with this, like, this is what I want to do, like.
It's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
That's a powerful message at that young of an age. For example, like, I feel like a lot of people in, like, westernized society, we're not really taught that things get better and then things get worse. Yeah. You know, for example, I remember on my first breakup, I was just, like, so heartbroken, so depressed.
Yeah.
And I just never thought that I would, like, get out of it. But then it's, like, right when you're, like, one of my profs from, like, Yugoslavia, like, a long time ago, said that's what they told you. Like, they taught her there was that, like, just like a wave. Like, things go up, things go down.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I completely agree, man. Like, completely agree. Like, I was telling my buddy this the other day. It's like waves of energies come by. I feel sometimes like you can't help it. You can't control it. You just have to surf it.
Yeah.
And you gotta roll through it.
I like that.
You know?
Well, that's a
you just
lyric.
gotta surf it, man. Just gotta do it. No, but yeah, good ass story. Yeah, no, honestly, but yeah, again, like the music thing, you just can't really I can't put a time or a place that I actually felt that way. Like I bet you I have many inspirations and many times where I felt that way, but I can't put a finger on it.
Yeah, but it's just cool though how you guys are going for it, which is the cool thing. It's like there's so many people that make music and all this stuff, but you guys are just like, no, I don't care what other people's opinions are.
Yeah.
That's a big part. Even for me for this podcast, I just had to be like, okay, I know there's gonna be so many people that are like gonna laugh at me or whatever it may be.
That was a big thing for me because I was in Brandon, you know, and like I didn't know anyone in Winnipeg, and so when I started to tell people, hey, so I'm gonna move to Winnipeg and make music, they're like, what?
They're like, what?
Like, you're gonna what? So like it's just really cool that like, you know, I'm involved in Remedy now, you know what I mean, and like in such a powerful like message, mental health and stuff.
For as early as it is too, like you're doing a big show.
Yeah,
like,
it's
really
pretty big. Like I love it, man. It's such a good thing for like local artists because there's so many local artists here. It's just make this a hot spot, you know, like with all the people coming up. I don't want to like be really awkward or anything, but have you guys like have you guys ever dealt with mental illness or?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah,
do
you want to go
day.
first?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to like ask you straight up. But
1 second. How much time do we got? Yeah.
We got time.
We got time. Yeah.
Enjoy it and just.
Yeah, no, I definitely deal with it on a daily basis. It's kind of one of those things. Again, waves. You know, like you feel good for a little while and then it hits you again, and it's kind of just. You kind of just have to learn how to adapt to it, I guess. And I've never been on any antidepressants or any sort of pills or anything. I've kind of just learned how to, I guess, deal with it in myself. And I definitely, since I've been older, use meditation like every day, like kind of like set intentions for my day and intentions for my life. And that's actually the big turning point in my life when I realized I have control over my life and I don't have to let anyone around me tell me or let my mental health tell me or people around me tell me what I can and cannot do. I can say, no, you're going to do this and you're going to make it work and figure out a way that you can do it to feel. I'm getting all mixed up in my words.
No, it sounds, no.
But yeah, so I definitely like meditation's a big thing in my life.
That's like a huge thing. Sorry, I just want to add in there, just the concept of like mindfulness. It's just like a lot of the time the feelings of like anger or like sadness, it doesn't last that long. It only lasts like a couple seconds, but what lasts is like the afterthought of that feeling, and you're just like it's just like continuously questioning yourself and.
Yeah, it's like the idea of it coming back or like dwelling on the fact that happened, right? It's like, I guess, like pretty much what you're saying is like self-awareness, right? It's like it all comes down to knowing yourself, and at the end of the day, which you sound insanely self-aware, so that's crazy. But yeah, like I think I deal with it every day too. I think I do every day. For me, I don't know, I just feel like I have control too. I have control. Why? Sometimes you don't have control. Like that's the thing. That's like you say you can tell yourself all you want that you have control over it, but you know sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like shit, and you don't know how to get out of it. Sometimes you don't have an answer or solution when it's right in front of you because you're blinded by that, right? But I don't know. I was on medication for a while. I took medication for like 4 or 5 years.
Oh like antidepressants? Or?
Oh no, it wasn't antidepressants for my ADHD and anxiety.
Okay.
It's more like I get more anxiety than anything. Like
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Insane anxiety.
Oh yeah.
And I get depressed too from that. I think it's like a domino effect of things.
I feel like they're kind of hand in hand.
Yeah.
I just think more people have it, one or the other, a little bit more. Yeah.
Like I think I can't focus, so I get anxiety, and then I get anxiety, so I get depressed. It's like it's like it's a cycle, and like especially now these days, I feel like it's not just discredit myself or anyone has it. A lot of people have it. It's growing.
Yeah.
And it's
actually kind of scary how much like it's growing. I feel like
the people having like mental illness.
Yeah.
Mental illness,
yeah.
It's like I don't know if it's the fact that we have platforms to talk about it. That helps completely. Like we can all talk about it now openly.
I feel like it helps and hinders at the same time.
Yeah.
But I just want to add in there. I totally was thinking about this exact point.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, you know how parents, I guess nowadays, are kind of having like restriction on like the amount of internet and the amount of screen time the kids can get. Well, so they should.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we were like the trial generation. Like we were like the first generation to get like internet, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you think about it,
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is like, so think about like how a drug addict gets addicted to drugs. Every time they do the drug, like dopamine gets released from the brain. So then when you're done that, you want the dopamine again. So you do the drug, and that's how it goes. But the same thing happens when you turn on your phone and you see a like.
Yeah.
So when you start at that young of an age, it's like that messes up your mental.
I agree.
And I think that's why mental health is getting so rapid because we have like this addiction in our hands. Like,
let's think about this for a second, okay?
But
I think about this all the time. My album coming very soon has a lot of topics like this in it.
Drop the name. Drop the name.
It's called Sessions. It's coming in April. Anyways,
all right.
No, but if we're being serious about it, like this social media stuff is we have so many opinions. Say you scroll down on your phone. 1 minute you're gonna see a meme. It's gonna make you laugh. 1 minute you're gonna see someone with blood on them dying, or some crazy shit. You're gonna see someone tweeting about, I don't like my life, I love my life. There's all these emotions as you scroll down, and you become numb to things, and it's kind of messed up. And then you have like women out there who are conscious of their bodies, and men too, of course. But you have gratification in front of you. You post a picture, you want this amount of likes, you don't get that, or you do get that, and it's like one of those. It's a scale. You know what I mean? It's like it makes you know what I mean? It's kind of a weird thing. It's everyone measures up to something now.
Exactly.
And everyone feels like they need to follow something. You don't need to follow stuff. You don't need to post shit. But you feel like you need to.
In last year, 2018, I broke my phone, so I didn't have a phone for like 6 months.
Yeah.
It honestly was like the best period in time because I was just focused on like myself, and I think that's when I had like a lot of growth just because of that. Like I didn't have this screen in front of me telling me like, oh, like you're good today, oh, you're not good today, like you know, like
there's a lot of power. You're right.
And everybody just like, whether they like to admit it or not, but like so many people that are on social media, like whether they like it or not, they always look at the likes, how many followers, like no matter what, and you're like, oh, this guy has like thousands, like whoa, what's so special about him? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is he doing right? What can I do right?
What can I do like him? You know?
I feel like we don't even realize that we're doing it. We're just doing it. Like,
for instance, like you have your podcast, I have my music, she has her music. We're obviously going to look at the numbers. We're obviously going to look who's interacting, right?
Yeah.
And it's not going to make you necessarily depressed, but it's going to be like, okay, so why the fuck you not listening to my shit right now?
Like,
this is hot, man.
Who the fuck dislike this video? Like, I actually, I am psycho because ever since I wasn't really into that social media that much just because, like, my schooling was crazy, right? Like, this is my first year off finally. But I just remember that before I cared about the numbers, it was like whatever. But ever since I got this podcast, I'm like, I'm following everybody. Who unfollowed me. I'm checking the numbers. I'm like refreshing. Like it's psychotic.
And it's a competition. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna naturally feel competition with people around you. Like even regardless if you like them or not. Like my best friend raps. I want to kick his ass on every track I'm on. He feels the same way.
And it's like
we love each other, you know.
When I see like a Winnipeg podcast, I'm like, oh shit! Like, looking at the
okay, bro.
All right, I see you.
We're coming for you, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
But that's how it is, right? Like, and I think social media has a huge deal with it. And like, if we're getting real deep, global warming. all that shit. Like, there's shit going on in this world.
Yeah.
And
Trump's
if you think
president.
there isn't, then
Yeah.
look outside.
Yeah, look inside. Yeah, and we live in Winnipeg.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, top 5 coldest places on Earth.
I love
Yes.
it. I appreciate it.
I know, actually, it's like a title, you know? Like, no one else could stand that.
Beat that.
Yeah, you gotta embrace it, right? Like,
Yeah.
I love this city, even though sometimes I hate it.
No, I love this city, but, like, so many people I know hate this city.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of bad shit, but I just love, like, the size. I just love everything about it.
I don't know, like
Fucking
everyone that I've
cold.
met so far in the city has been like awesome people. So like I have nothing to hate.
Yeah, honestly. Oh shit! I hit the mic.
Oh my goodness.
Ruin the podcast.
Uh-oh. Restart.
Restart again. Yeah, honestly, it's like a love-hate relationship. But if you're gonna stay here that long, I've been growing up here for my entire life, so obviously I'm gonna hate some stuff about it.
No.
But yeah, and that's why, back to the remedy thing, real quick.
Mhm.
That's why this project's so important to everyone involved. Like,
Everybody's local, hey?
yeah, shout out to Eric for putting this on,
Yeah.
as well as Northern Touch Music Festival and Energy 106 who are involved. Quick plug
Quick plug.
for
Make
those
sure you
guys.
go to Remedy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful time, man. I can't wait.
Fuck, I'm cold.
Yeah, me too.
And you're in it, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. But yeah, no. Anxiety, I've like been depressed in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after high school, I was like in a really dark place for like a couple months or whatever, but I feel like I was super depressed at that time. But I felt what really helped me get out of my depression was just setting goals. So like having like a really
Huge.
long-term
Yeah.
goal and then breaking it down in like subsequently smaller goals and then attacking those goals. But anyway, sorry, I just wanted to talk about this. First time I experienced anxiety like really bad was last year. So I guess April or whatever, I had a heart palpitation, and then I was like really fit at that time. I was doing all these sports, right? I was just about to get into boxing, and then the doctor thought I had some genetic condition where I couldn't do any sports or lift any weights or do nothing. So I went from this athlete to just sitting in my room for 6 months, then got an MRI, and then it turned out it wasn't that condition. Every day, like when I was studying or something, I felt like the pains from the anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the big thing about this condition was that you could just die from sudden cardiac death.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
Oh
like
my gosh.
I thought it was my heart, but it was actually just anxiety pains. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that was just the worst time of my life.
Oh my
like,
God.
oh man, it
Yeah.
was terrible.
And
Yeah.
so you're able to
Now
you're back to it.
Yeah, now I'm back. I'm just
Okay,
like
good.
slowly getting back, but
Yeah.
like because I had to build a base and everything. But just I remember just being anxious all the time. I'm like, man, I cannot believe people have to deal with like every day. Like that is insane.
Yeah, man, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
It is.
And-
It really is.
And what me and Ocean were saying before when I was driving home is just so crazy. Okay, so like it's mainstream, right? With like our generation, like to end the stigma on mental health. Everybody's posting about Bell Let's Talk and everything.
Yeah.
But the only thing where it's not mainstream is a job, like a retail job or like
Exactly.
City of
Yeah.
like your job or whatever. It's like you can't just call and be like, "Hey, I'm feeling really depressed. Like I can't come
Yeah.
in."
They would be
not-
like, so when are you coming in? Like,
Yeah, you're hungover. Like,
Yeah.
But seriously. And
Yeah, it's a. You know what? They are picking up on it. Like when I started, so they had a huge thing about it actually.
Oh wow.
From for where I was
okay, I
at.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I don't know if you could call in for that.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're right. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a difficult time we live in. Definitely. Like we people are underestimating that sometimes. It's like there's so much shit going on social media around us, changes like the job market, everything. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's true actually.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, I don't know. It's everyone experiences it, but I could never say I truly understand everyone's anxiety.
Yeah.
No, I feel
Like-
like anxiety is super hard to understand because everyone feels it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
weird.
just.
So it's a weird thing, and it's not something to be ashamed of at all. And that's what I'm kind of happy about this type of stuff happening lately. It's like everyone's kind of opening up about it. We got
You don't
this,
feel so alone because I feel like
Yeah.
before, like when you had it, you just felt like, oh, okay, like nobody else has this. Like,
and I feel like, and it goes for both genders obviously too. But as a man, sometimes you feel like you have to be like toughen up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst part. Is like, and I'm sure that happens with women too. But as a guy, the whole stigma is like you're tough, you're strong, go to work,
Yeah.
yeah.
fix a car and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
and
That's good.
yeah, but at the end of the day, you can't feel weak sometimes. And I'm cool with being open about it. Now I feel completely good. I went to therapy for a while. Therapy's also very healthy, man. Like, no matter, even if you're not going through problems, therapy's fucking awesome. Like, therapy's so nice. So, I guess my remedy at the end of the day is music. It's writing my thoughts down. It is. It takes care of that venting. Because I feel like if you hold it in all the time, you're just gonna. It has to come out some way, and it's best it comes out musically, right? So, a lot of my new music coming out soon is gonna have to touch on this topic and what I deal with, and I think that's pretty much it. Music and my family. I love my family and my beautiful girlfriend. What's up, Dave? I had to do that.
That's good.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
So I just,
shout out Kirsten, love you. Yeah, that's definitely how I vent a lot of my shit too. But how about yourself? What's your remedy?
Definitely music again. It's gotten me through a lot of hard stuff that I've dealt with. And again, shout out to my music. It's not coming out for a while, but I'm working on a lot of I write in story form, so I guess explaining kind of stuff that's happened in ways that I've worked through it, and how music, not even necessarily my own music, but music in general, listening to artists that really connect with me and kind of just helps you escape the immediate situation that you're going through, which sometimes, you just need a little bit of an escape.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to describe it, escape.
Yeah.
And like as soon as you go to the studio and you like end up
that
putting the track down.
That is a perfect therapy session. Like I was sitting in the studio when I was recording the last album, and I was like, this is the best studio, best therapy session like ever.
Exactly,
you just feel so like refreshed, and you've got everything off your chest, and
yeah, pretty much you just walk out feeling lighter and
yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I just remember because like my friend I was telling you about who went into music.
Yeah.
I just remember because we make some songs and stuff, but I just never got to put my everything into it. But I just remember even if the songs weren't perfect or anything, just hearing that at the end and then listening to it in the car. That's just, there's no more gratifying feeling than that. So
it's a beautiful feeling.
I couldn't imagine making it professional quality, right? So
as time goes on though, as fun and healing as it is, oh man, am I a perfectionist. Yeah. It sucks. I'll listen to it like okay, and I get kind of mad. Like, okay, we have to go back to the drawing board again.
Yeah.
And I obsess over it, but it's beautiful.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It's I listen to this track 100 times. I'm like, no, it's not good yet.
Yeah, looking back at your old music, it's probably interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
It's probably
listening to that first recording that I ever did. I'm like, oh,
God.
Girl.
Yeah. But sometimes it's weird because it's songs you'll record throughout the course of time, and it just it kind of has a certain vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I feel like I appreciate it. I feel
I appreciate it. I still appreciate it. I smile at it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I smile and laugh at it, at my old music. But I mean, it's a time and place. It's it's a stamp on where you're at, right?
Yeah.
It's all about work. Who's gonna put in more work, right?
Yeah, man. Sleep is terrible for me. I obsess over it. It's nuts. It's nuts. I'm the guy that will listen to a track, and if I hear a snare that's too sharp for my ear, I'm like, this is we gotta fix this now. You should have heard my buddy 120 did my last album. The final mixing process, he does all the beats, right? And I do the vocals, and I'm like, hey, album's coming out next week. I'll hit him okay, no, this goes down this much. This goes down this much. Okay, that's too sharp. This that, and I feel bad for him.
Shit.
I feel bad for him.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
That's hard to even just listen. For me anyways, it's hard for me to listen for that shit.
Yeah, and if my voice has because your S's will pop out something, you need a DS. So I'm like, okay, you need a DS this and this. It's stupid. I'm ridiculous to work with. It sucks sometimes.
Just warning to all the producers.
Yeah, I need Voss water in the studio.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. He does not even
what
touch
is this?
That one.
What I can't even look at this.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
I used to give the guest Fiji, man, but this shit costs too much.
I'm just fucking out. I appreciate it.
Oh, good.
Just walked in. What is that?
Oh my god, I gotta leave.
Yeah. It's not mountain water.
And then San Pellegrino. I actually been fucking with that lately.
What is What is that?
It's bubbly water. It's bubbly mineral water.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the green bottle.
It's a giant wine bottle.
I look like a douchebag when I'm drinking out of it, but
that's okay. I probably I go to the gym with Voss, so I probably look like a douchebag. Yeah. I sip it, I go, I pour my set.
Or like that Fiji. I bring a glass with me to the gym.
Bring a glass. Oh god.
So you guys produce your own stuff, or?
Well, I'm working with producers, so
Okay.
I don't produce my own music. I just do the lyrics and like the arrangement of stuff. And
Okay.
yeah, I definitely want to get into producing. I think that would be like really awesome, but
It's
one
hard.
step at a time,
It's difficult.
Yeah,
It's difficult to do
definitely.
everything because
Mhm.
you want.
I mean, I like challenge.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got my buddy Nathan, who's producing my new project. So I've known that kid for a long time.
Okay.
He does a great job. I let him do his job because I don't know. I obsess enough over the lyrics. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'll probably stick to that for a while. That's pretty much it. Where are we gonna go with this remedy thing here?
Remedy thing. Just what our remedies are.
What our remedies are? Is there any other remedies other than music? Do you have? Do you feel like me? It's like the gym lately.
Yeah, gym.
Well, it's winter, so I kind of just like to stay inside.
Yeah.
But like in the summer, definitely like I like going for walks and stuff, and that's kind of what I would do a lot, like go for runs or walks.
Yeah.
That definitely helps clear my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the little things you really like prioritize too. Like I think the thing is like the overthinking is like, what should I do? It has to be big. It has to be this. And that.
Yeah.
It's like no, you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Watching this Netflix series or go for a walk.
Yeah, I just finished watching Friends, and like I don't know what to do with my life anymore because it's like.
I'm not gonna lie to you, overrated.
See, I liked
Yeah.
it. but
Overrated.
Dude, we're
It
probably
was
gonna get a lot of
definitely
hate on
overrated.
this, but like a lot of girls I've met.
Friends is trash.
Oh shit. Coming out hot, controversial.
See, I just had I had to watch it once though.
Video.
I had to watch it once. I haven't watched it. I had to watch it once.
So it was all right. It was pretty good.
The ending was shit, in my opinion. I didn't like the ending. I was
Yeah.
like, this ended in like what? Like what's happening next? Like, but
That's like Bird Box ending.
yeah.
Yeah, Bird Box
That was
ending.
kind of just like it was so predictable. It's
I wish
like
that guy lived though, man.
Yeah, I like that guy.
I
Yeah.
liked I liked the movie though.
I
like,
did
I
like the
liked
movie.
it.
I just like zombie type movies.
Yeah.
End of the world, like
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I'm soft. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I can't watch horror movies. I can't
Oh shit.
I can't do that stuff. Like, cause if I watch a horror movie, I'm looking every corner around my house after, like,
Oh,
especially those
yeah.
paranormal movies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I heard my girlfriend laughing in her sleep one night,
Oh.
and I was like, "What the fuck do I do? Like what? Like do I stay? Cause I don't want to, like, if she's possessed, right? Like I don't want to live without her.
No.
So does she just take me and just like done?
Yeah, maybe just join the dark side.
No, I'm just like I don't know. You have no idea where my mind goes with this type of stuff. I heard her laugh. She started laughing, and she turned over, and I was like, and we were watching my dad's house, and we were alone. So I was like, this is not fucking cool. Like,
Yeah. I'm still scared. Like if I shut off all the lights, man, like I'm running up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick.
remember when your kid used to run up the stairs because you thought someone was chasing you?
Well, I still think that
Yep.
from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit, like yeah, it's crazy.
Mine was like at my grandma's house, the upstairs. I would never go up there. I just had this like irrational fear that there was like ghosts up there. Like there wasn't, but I just like.
Ghost, man. It's terrifying.
Yeah, what the bitch, yeah.
Like that. I think zombies don't scare me because it seems more unrealistic.
That would be fun, man. Honestly, like that's how I'd want to go out.
Zombies? Well, because
Yeah.
you'd have an opportunity. Like, it depends what kind of zombies. We're talking World War Z zombies, or we're talking about Walking Dead zombies.
Yeah.
Because the zombies are like fast as shit, building mountains of themselves.
Oh.
Count me out.
And it's like, man, the more I've learned about like microbiology, it's like, hey, so it has to be something infecting them. So what makes you immune to that? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be some kind of disease that's like, I don't know, fuck. But whatever. Don't want to spoil it.
I don't know, man. It's like it's weird. Because if it was the slow zombies where I could just pick them off with like a shotgun
Yeah.
outside my house and just smoke a cigarette while doing it.
Kind of
Yeah.
just like board up your
Just
house.
get that
and,
coffee,
yeah.
get that coffee, black coffee with ice, and
Yeah,
then
black coffee with ice.
cigarette, boom. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, no, totally. See, this is how ADHD the conversation just flipped.
Yeah, I have a little bit of it too, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't really like being on the medication.
I didn't
I was
either.
on it when I was like in elementary school and stuff, and then I got off of it. I haven't been on it since, but I definitely feel it because I'm like all over the place,
Yeah.
and
I just got off mine
Yeah.
like a year ago.
Oh shit. Yeah,
So I was on it
same
for a
here
while.
on me.
I don't know, like it works for like I can't diss it because it helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like some people really need it, But I was really against it for a long time because it would make my shit worse. Like, it'd make my life worse almost. Like, I was more numb. So as soon as I got off of it, I felt everything again.
Yeah.
And I felt like myself again, but I felt like the ADHD coming in.
Yeah,
I was a little more angry than usual.
It's almost like a high, man. It's like almost just like takes you a different place, kind of numbs you out. You just do your thing, and I don't know, man. It was definitely it was crazy. It just opened my mind into just how some of these like drugs can really alter your mind, you know.
And some for the better and some for the worse. Like that probably wasn't your right combination, right?
No,
exactly. Yeah. And like anyone who takes that, like I've known a lot of people who have taken it, just beautiful life after that, and everything's worked out for themselves. But for me, I as much as I get anxiety and as much as I deal with bullshit due to it and the ADHD, I love myself at the end of the day. Yeah. And I love that my mind goes 10,000 miles an hour. And I appreciate it.
Honestly, it helps me write a song in like 10 minutes. So I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We are talking about a lot of anxiety here, and this is a good conversation.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
No, it's actually flowing pretty good. Actually, I'm cold though, man.
I'm freezing.
Shaking like crazy.
I have socks on, but my feet are still cold.
Yeah, no.
It's a good podcast.
Great, best podcast.
Right in the middle of it, just say, "This is a good one, guys." This is a good one.
Definitely keep listening.
I can't wait for the show.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up. We got a bunch of amazing artists. Eric is putting this on with some very, very talented people. It's on February 21st. 7:30 to 9:30 is that the speaking beforehand?
Yeah.
That's the speaking beforehand.
Yeah.
So the speaker, I think those are the VIP. I don't know if they're VIP tickets. They're VIP tickets, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So there's regular tickets you could buy just for the show.
Okay.
And the VIP tickets, I think you get the speaking involved as well, and you get backstage access.
Yeah.
There's different ticket packages. I apologize, Eric, if I'm messing this up right now. But
it's on my Instagram.
Oh, it's on. Yeah, it'll be on
my Instagram or at Welcome to Remedy.
Yes, and my Instagram as well. We'll be pushing this really hard the next couple weeks.
You guys want to say your tags?
Yeah.
At oceanmusic.js.
At Andre Jeanson. I think there's a 96 at the end.
There is.
Yeah, there is a 90.
There is. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got that going on, and I think that's about it for the show. There's a lot of activities going on during the show as well.
Okay, so yeah, what will be going on?
I know for a fact there's it's a Met, which is amazing. We got painting going on. Is there anything else? What else is going on?
Honestly,
there's a bunch of activities set up there.
There's a bunch, yeah. I'm just not 100% sure.
Okay, so you gotta go to find out.
Yeah, you have to go to find out. And for you ADHD kids, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of good artists, man. Like I like every single artist that's on the bill. So
yeah, I'm definitely very excited to see everyone perform, and
especially Andre Jeanson. That guy is.
Andre Jeanson, Ocean. It's gonna be great.
I'll have pyrotechnics and smoke screens.
Oh shit. I'm excited. Are you gonna like post a video of it or?
I'm just I'm just saying that. No, I will post videos of it. We'll get videos of it, and I think man, it's
seems official, man.
It's the biggest show I've done.
Yeah,
for sure. And you too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, like how many shows have you done now?
I've only done one show in Winnipeg. Yeah, perfect. But I've been performing for a while now, so I mean I'm comfortable on the stage, but I have never done a big show like this before, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how many shows have you done actually?
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
I think I've done a lot. Like recently, I've been taking a step back to focus on a new sound and like a new, not brand, but like just a new brand of music. I did 12 last year.
Oh, that's awesome.
I did a bunch beforehand. A lot of them, like you got like, it's like stand up. You know, you're gonna bomb sometimes. You're gonna kill it sometimes. I like to say I'm in a good percentage, hopefully. But lately, I'm getting a lot better at my stage presence, and it's been a beautiful thing. But yeah, I know I've done a lot of shows, but now I'm nervous because I haven't done one in about 3-4 months now.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's a weird feeling going up there, man. It's like you go in robot mode.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like I feel different when I'm on stage. Like,
it's like
not like a bad thing. Like it's definitely a high.
Yeah, like I couldn't imagine. Yeah, what was the feeling first performance? You guys remember that?
Yes, I do. It was at Rookies Sports Bar. Yeah, was it Rookies? Yeah, it was Rookies. And I was nervous, very nervous. Like I was freaking out. And I think it was with my buddy Roddy and a couple other people. And I, had a bunch of Bud Lights because couldn't handle the pressure. And I went up, and it was good. When all my buddies showed up, it wasn't a big crowd, but
still,
it was interesting.
It's tough though, man.
It was really awkward because, like, I don't know, you were at Rookies, so there's a big dance floor there, and then there's like chairs far back, so the dance floor was open, but everyone was sitting in their chairs.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So it ruined my chance of crowd surfing. So
yeah, I didn't want to risk.
I almost did it
belly
anyways.
flopping on the dance floor.
It went well though. You did the same.
Yeah, I did it at Rookies as well, and I was so nervous. Like, my friend Dag, actually, we did a song together, so
That's my guy.
him and I, we performed that song, and then I stayed up and did one more song, and I was terrified.
Oh.
But, you know, it still went good. Like, I was happy with it. You know, first performance, you know, can be a little rocky, but, you know, I was happy with it, so, yeah.
Shout out to Dag.
Yes.
Dag, he does like a Winnipeg hip hop page on like Facebook and stuff, and he puts like compilation stuff together for all of us all the time.
Wow.
So he reps hard for everybody.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
he's
So
actually
Dag.
the first artist that I met in the city.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
DAG.
Okay.
Just Dag. Yeah.
On Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So like, man, when your guys' heart were beating and everything, did it just go away when you started?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes away when I'm singing. It's when I'm like just getting on stage and just getting off stage.
Yeah, it takes a while to develop like the skill of just talking to the crowd too.
Yeah.
Like before, I would just rap, walk off.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
okay.
need to work on, definitely, is being more comfortable talking on stage.
Well, once you get rid of that, like once you get that too, and you'll be able to like gauge how the crowd is.
Yeah.
So do they even want to talk?
Yeah.
Are they angry today? Are they happy? So
Get the fuck
yeah.
Get
So
the feeling of how they're feeling.
Yeah.
over time, you're like, hey, you feel the crowd out.
Yeah.
And you start telling jokes and stuff like that, and you know, same thing as on this podcast. I just get out of hand and I start talking for no reason sometimes. But
Oh, that's good though. Yeah, it's kind of like public speaking, I guess. Just so many eyes on you at once.
yeah,
Looking at you. That's the crazy thing.
as long as they have an opinion, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I don't care what it's bad or positive.
That's the biggest thing actually, which helped my mindset. Just feeling a lot better with everything is just not really knowing that everybody has their own opinions, but just not really caring about, like, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm genuine and doing what I love, then it's okay.
I feel like people will kind of admire that more about you though if you go up there more genuine and stuff, because if you go in there like, oh, like kind of wanting to please everyone, I feel like it's gonna backfire a little bit.
Yeah, when I first started, I felt like I wasn't being my full self because I was trying to please other people.
Yeah.
And it took me a lot more time to gain genuine respect from like other hip hop people in the city. And as time goes on, you just,
consistent. Gotta be persistent.
Yeah, be persistent and consistent, and like they'll be like, okay, I fuck with this guy. Or I don't. I still don't.
Or,
I still don't like him.
But he's there. And he's getting better.
Still trash. I don't like him. Just okay. But they'll have an opinion. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to hear it.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Quick plug at the end.
Quick plug.
What are you promoting?
Remedy, February 21st
What
at
is
the
it?
Met.
What is it for?
Mental health awareness.
You passed. Okay. And by the way, again, just to repeat again, if you didn't get it, it's going to an after-school program.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
that
actually
was a
didn't
big
get it.
thing. Yeah.
So it's a huge. It's for mental health as well. We're not just going up there to talk about mental health without putting it towards a charity.
Yeah.
So it's a huge event. Come by. We're promoting the awareness of mental health.
All right. So
great.
is that after-school program? What is that like? It's just.
What's the name of the after-school program? It's an after-school program.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'll just put the title. I'll put it in here.
Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
that work?
Should I say conspiracy?
Yeah. Now it's time to be super controversial. See if anybody makes it this far. What's the most controversial thing you can say?
Donald Trump's a time traveler.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. And on that note, we have to restart. Just kidding. Okay. So I guess we're done here, hey?
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks for coming
Thank you
on.
very
much.
This was a success.
I'm sure a lot of people will be disappointed.